Oh yeah, I legit thought I had my mic off. Oh well. Sometimes we make those types of mistakes. It's not that big of an issue. Anywho, hello, good morning, afternoon, and night to any marathon out there that I'm submitting this. And I know that there's already people better than me at this, but come on, like we need to. It's complicated to actually just talk about like the sheer skill of different people at a speedrun. Otherwise, we might as well just. Otherwise, only the top people would just submit this kinds of stuff. And plus, it's just attention to Splatoon 3, and this time it's any %. So we're gonna start this run in 3, 2, 1, go. And I think that I would like to point out right away is that the community did a timing change for all categories of Splatoon 3. But it's still worth it to just showcase like the tutorial. And plus, who knows if there might be an incentive about the character selection. Well, anywho, right now we're just swimming through the mandatory tutorial. Literally the point that you always have to do no matter what. And well, look at that, we just got a weapon. Interesting. Yeah, so yeah, this is the main gimmick of Splatoon, just shooting ink, and right away we're just gonna do a skip right here. Well, if I can... There we go. So by doing that, we just like in Splatoon 2, we get to skip a good chunk of the tutorial section. Oh no, that was actually really bad. Oh well, these types of stuff tend to happen. And the main gimmick that I did there was that in Splatoon 3 they changed a little bit the mechanics of how stuff works. So what I do instead is just like when I, well, not. Let me try saying that again. So essentially what happens with the mechanics changes is that if you're climbing a wall as a squid and you just jump and hold the opposite direction, you're just gonna jump off the wall and just launch yourself in that direction. It's really useful. But yeah, this is Splatoon 3. And of course you need to have the plot. And another improvement that they did for speedruns in Splatoon, though whether or not it was intentional or not by Nintendo, so in runs of Splatoon 1 and 2 we actually had to turn off the Wi-Fi settings in our console just because we were thrown about like which stages were out, but thankfully that's different here. Even if you have the Wi-Fi open, you only get like the main plot, and then you're like, okay, this is the story, this is the online mode, now you just pick whatever and you're okay. But yeah, now we are in the actual story, and well, we know how it goes. Well, you know, right after we get out of this depth. Again! Yeah, I have the language of this game in Spanish, but that's mainly because apparently it was discovered that Japanese is slower in 3. So that leaves either English or Spanish as the fastest ones. Or, you know, I'm pretty sure that any. But yeah, we are Agent 3 again. Though it does make, though it will make sense eventually. Yes. Alright, come on, Cuttlefish. Right, and away we go. So we need to find like, so we need to move along this this hub that we're in right now, and unlike like other Splatoon games, this is more like a tutorial area. Why? That's a good question that, well, I don't have the answer, unfortunately. Wait, now we are in the first level. And this is just basically a learn the basics one. Totally standard. And we're just gonna skip whatever is in here, just just move along. And also just skip that part. Hey, got the switch. And here we have main enemies. Except that they look a little bit different from usual. Like I wonder why. Anyway, that's the first level done. Lovely 99 on my splits. So anyway, the main gimmick around surrounding like these hubs and stuff is that we have these huge funguses around, and we can use our body's small fry alongside some power eggs in order to take them out. So we do need to like do a good chunk of levels just to unlock this stuff in order to keep going. Though Splatoon 3 is the more open world of the Splatoon games. Right now it's not like that noticeable, but you'll notice it in right after we get out of the crater. Well, right now here we have a level that introduces us to the ink mechanics, and we're just gonna use this in order to bypass like some sections. Like here I can just do a minor shortcut to this ramp, but for the most part it just plays as intended. Well, it's until right about here. I'm going to turn. I'm just gonna start inking. Okay, that looks good, and that way I can skip a loop, and that's an easy level completely. Actually, a little bit unfortunate that I'm in gold, but still was close. Yes, Cuttlefish, I agree. Right. I was pressing R and it wasn't working. Weird. Though for this fungus unlocks, we can actually be clever about when to unlock them as well as when to move around. Okay, now here we have an interesting level. Let's see if I can get a skip that you can do in here. But the main gimmick here is that we are introduced to keys and vaults. Not exactly something that needs its own level, but it works. Alright, I'm gonna try to ink this side of the switch. Ugh, dang it. So if you ink a part of the switch without activating it, you can actually just do a squid boost. Another new mechanic in this game in which you can just keep hold of the jump button and then you can just launch into the air. But since But since that switch got dropped, I unfortunately wasn't able to do the trick. Because, you know, the ink is RNG, and technically you could do setups for it, but it's so complicated. And with these two keys now I can... Wow, I actually thought I missed that for a second. Continue and boom, level. Alright, so that's 3 levels down, and yeah, it seems that Goldfish needs help. And of course it needs to be from Agents 1 and 2, who just hang up on him for no reason whatsoever. Also, I keep forgetting that I need to fix a thing on my splits, because right there, those subtitles that say for tutorials, stuff like, you know, some of the collectibles that you can get, I completely forgot to fix that around. But it's okay, like, the run is still going. And speaking of still going, we have this final tutorial level, which is all about the combat options with enemies. Right now I'm just going, veering off the that ink pad that we had, just in order to move faster to where we need to go. But also because I want to charge this special that we have by default, the dive, in order to kill these 4 enemies right away and save time. Though this section can be a little bit tricky. The enemies are hidden, but thankfully they are mainly in corners. So for example, here I can throw small fry into this dude just to cover some ground. Alright. One left. Alright, there you go. Now we just get to climb. And didn't got hit by any of the enemy ink, because that actually slows you down. Also, I'm surprised that was a little bit slower. Okay, and now we have that giant one, which should give us access to where we need to go. So, you know, just careful aiming and fire. Alright, there's the crater center. But what's this tune? Well, it's a banger. That's a huge robot. Well, that is DJ Octavio, none other than, you know, the antagonist of Splatoon. So he's clearly the bad guy in this game. And, you know, we need to fight him or else. So this fight works more or less the same as in our Splatoon games. It's just a matter of just hitting this fist's back. It's all about delivering the hits. Well, as well as keeping an eye on them. But you know, he still just loves moving around. Alright, I wanna... Okay. That way we can return the fist way quicker towards him. But we can't do it for all of them. And then he fell off, and then we can just hit him again. Okay, and we managed to load our special just in time. And that is mainly because now he has a sucker of ink on the host, so we need to, you know, be... There, okay. It worked. But the main thing that you want to do is just throw small fry when he's sucking air to jam it, and that way we can deal damage. Though poor small fry still eventually just comes out being flung off. Like jeez, have some respect for them. Right. Okay, that was close, but it still worked. Okay, I could have used my special there, but I'm actually gonna save it for this next phase. You just lost it? Surprised, huh? No, for real, I am surprised. Okay, so that now we have this new set of attack, which essentially just tries to make a shockwave. Well, obviously we oh crap. Well, that's cool that I missed that. Like, I guess it was just poor timing by myself. Alright, we have now another special. Should work. You know, if I could get like the ideal hand to hit, which would be the drill one. That one is way easier to just slam down. Oh no. Really? Wait, at least I got you, Octavio. Defeated again. Yep. Well, this time he only got get into the sky. Well, wait, you don't have the sapfish? Like, who took it? Oh no, the fungus. And there goes all of our gear. I'm pretty sure that's not how a thing would drop. Well, at least equipment. But what's this? Dip cut? Interesting mystery, to say the least. Wait, but now the actual game begins. After going through that big tutorial. You know, the thing that roughly took 13.5 minutes to do. Anyway, Splatoon 3. I know, but well, in that case, wouldn't it be like Splatoon 9? Because, you know, 2 Splatoon 3s. I don't know, like, what would be the correct theory? But yeah, this is more or less like if we were in the North Pole. But we're getting called by someone. Oh, look at that. It's Agent 1 and Agent 2 and the middle girl. Okay, but in case you're wondering, the inkling in the middle is the former Agent 3, which is the one that we got to play as in 1, and also had more or less an important role in Octo expansion. And essentially Agent 3 got promoted to Captain, and that's why the nickname Captain Agent 3. And in case you're wondering, like, is the skin the default one? Like, is this like the canonical look for Agent 3? Well, not really. When we enter the crater, you can go into Cuttlefish stand that is right at the left of where we spawned, and you can actually like Cuttlefish will tell you like, oh yeah, this Agent 3, pretty cool, huh? You understood? And yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how you know the new captain looks, and then you can just simply say no, and then you just get to customize Agent 3 from there. Anywho, so now we just need to follow 3 signals which takes us across 6 worlds, but though we need to do like major stops only in the 3 of them. And these missions pretty much take like the same approach as in Octo Expansion, like short levels that test your skills on it. You know, except that you actually have hub worlds and don't move across a freaking subway meter. Anywho, so now we just have to pick a weapon. And we need power ends as well to enter. Though it's only for some. For example, for this one is free. And some of the ones that we're gonna come across are also gonna be free. There's still a few power ends, never harm anyone. Yeah, in this first one is simple and simply get to the end. We're not gonna do that many of these in any percent, mainly because they found a bunch of skips that we can do that can skip like how many do we need in order to clear funguses in order to get to the 3 signals. So we're gonna watch like roughly 8 levels of the game without going tutorial. But it's still like interesting enough. I don't know why I pulled back a little bit there. And well, our hero shot pretty much currently doesn't have like that much of a great fire rate. Though it's not as bad as in Splatoon 2. That one is just dreadful. Alright. I'm gonna shoot the switch just as we're dropping, just to open this thing up. And then we just have to deal with the RNG of a mouse. Alright, easy. And now we can just simply get to the end. Right, that was pretty solid, roughly 90 seconds on it. I have no idea why I was gonna say like 90 minutes. Like this round can take 90 minutes around, but still. Okay, now we have enough power ends just to keep moving. So we're just gonna open this. And now we're just gonna start like deviating from stuff. So I'm gonna open this. The ink didn't land where I wanted. I'm gonna explain later like what I was trying to do. But welcome to the longest Splatoon stage in the entire series. We need to shoot a target. Oh wow, totally long. Took a mere 3 seconds. Outrageous. I'm surprised it golded. Well, now I get to do what I was trying to do. Okay, so I'm gonna ink like this part, and you can actually climb from there. It's really crazy. And I'm gonna get here a side collectible, sardiniums. We need sardiniums as well as I think that I like to call hero rankings that you get from clearing levels and the fungus, and also you know, getting some secrets. Because we are gonna need to upgrade some stuff. And well, I also need the power X. And now I'm gonna jump here to this level that I unlocked, because we're gonna do it. And coming up here is a brand new item from that was introduced. The alright. The grappling. It's sort of a grappler, but I like to call it the Spider-Man, because you know it does more or less like what Spider-Man would do. And well, it's a lot of fun. We're gonna be seeing it in 3 levels. Well, 3 missions and also later on. That was not the greatest movement. Okay. Right. I got stuck? That was weird. But at least now we can move from the sides. Now here I'm gonna be a little bit clever in order to, like more or less to play it easy on this one. Okay, that makes it. And there you go. Not necessarily a part of the level skip, but it's still like an effective way of getting around. And speaking of getting around, boom, we are already at the end of the stage. And literally the hook just destroys like the level clear things. I actually don't know like what are they called. Because I mean you do technically like need them, but you don't collect them. Wait, now we're gonna do the first skip in the run. We're gonna skip a fungus door. So I'm just gonna climb here. I'm gonna ink here, but also I'm gonna unlock this thing. Sort of like soundtrack and okay, first try. There's a more complex one that doesn't require you to spend 200 eggs on the trailer one, but that one is more precise. Oh no! Who's stopping us? I wonder who are these three? Like, I don't think I've seen them, not even in the trailers of Splatoon 3. Well, so yeah, it's none other than Deep Cut. They legit followed us somehow down here, except that they didn't crash landed like we did. So yeah, you know, Fry, Shiver, and Big Man. And of course, Scally, I'm sorry, Agent 1 just falls in love with them already. Well, yeah, apparently these three are looking for a treasure that is apparently here in Alterna. Now, obviously, I'm just skipping like across the dialogue, and this is not exactly like the best way to experience the cutscenes in some stuff like the cutscenes aren't like tailored to when you just try to just like mash through them, so like they don't skip like across the animations, and because of that they tend to just like you have to wait until that animation of a specific moment of dialogue ends, and well, it's still adds time. Now you could read it by yourself as well. Anyway. Now here we have an interesting part. Here we're not gonna do any levels apart from where the radar is coming from. All I need is just quick movement around. And I'm gonna also get this. Again, need to just be good with the leveling up. And speaking of stuff, we are gonna do this jump backwards. Help me with this box mold, right? I'm still like trying to figure out. I don't know if they've. Oh wait. Oh, I missed it. Okay. We're gonna do a precise jump here just to skip this fungus as well. So let me. Oh, that was close. Yeah, thankfully, if you jumped into one of these, you can at least skip a part of it. Okay. It's another reaching. Like I need to wait for a moment. Wow. Like, it's more common to just, like, hit the fungus, but not to, you know, slam yourself into the... Yeah, it's weird. Wow, okay, that looked real close. Okay, there you go. It took a little longer than I would have liked, but to be fair, I fell twice. Okay, now we're gonna actually upgrade stuff. We are gonna come here, and we actually need the sardine because this thing's coming in tiers. I'm gonna get the faster recharge for specials, as well as improving the hero shot's fire rate. That's for the moment what we need, but we're gonna unlock something else later. Anywho, now here we come to another important part of the run. Thankfully we here just use our regular gun. And could it be a cuttlefish? Well, it seems to be a vault. Oh look, it's Fry. I don't remember if we've seen her before. Now that we saw her literally 4 minutes ago. But yeah, you're not gonna convince us to just like drop stuff. Oh look! It's Eels and Octostump's corpse! Well, we're still technically fighting Octostump. But anyway, so Fry here is going to like summon her eagles to in order to do special patterns. Oh, that's a good start. This one is perspective, and we just have to shoot the ones that have like a more profound eyes. Like it's difficult to describe, but it's easy to figure out like which one it is. Right, there you go. That's one hit. All these bosses have normally 3 faces. Yes, and I have no regrets, huh? Okay, now this second one is going to be an eel spiral. I'm going to... this one's a little bit more harder to just actually land hits. Only because, well, you have your ink, but... Oh crap! What? Wait, to be honest, I wasn't expecting them to do that. Okay, we now have first one. Not a bad way to actually overly compromise the thing. Oh no, I had to miss one, like, of course. Okay. Really a charge? Like normally, like this RNG can be really bad. Alright, come on, throw something. Okay, perspective. The good one. Alright, nice. Like, oh, you gotta be kidding me, like, it was like into the face. Hey, that's a second hit. It's not going like I hope it would, but still acceptable. And stop attacking us, right? Like that's the only way we're not going to, like, you know, hit stuff. Wait, here I have my special charge. I'm going to slam just to get rid of a good chunk of the eels. Hey, come on, can I get this one, please, please? There we go! At least I got a pretty clean surface. Okay, now the problem is I need to climb quickly. Alright, it could have been a lot worse, but that's Fry. With Octostump's corpse. Literally what it says on my splits. I legit don't wanna know how did Fry came to Octostump's body, and honestly, no one should ask that. Like, don't question it. Like, it doesn't seem fair to do that. Well, Cuttlefish is not here, but what's this? Well, it's not a swinger, but it seems that Agent 3 is having a lot of fun with it. Now that's why we love the Inklings and Octolings, man. It's just like pure fun about the use. Oh, Cuttlefish is calling. Dark place? He can't be totally on the middle island, huh? Alright, I'm gonna jump now to this level. Not to do it per se, but because now we're just gonna move along into the next world. But I do want to grab two things. That is this. And while I unlock this, this sort of accessory thing. Right, that was clean. Also, I'm 90% sure I needed that. I literally have like the route written to my splits just in case I forget something. Right, now here we have the shortest world in the entire run as well as the game. Here we're gonna do only one level. And it's this one. And I don't like normally just like put the actual names of the levels in my splits, but rather just like some stuff that would describe them like in few words, like, you know, this is a basic climb. And you know, it's pretty cool that I get to use like my favorite weapon in Splatoon, the Duelist. Mainly just because it's the only weapon in the game that has a dodge, or at least allows you to dodge attacks. And you know, the fact that on Inner Agent 3 Up to expansion you basically suffer through that, yeah, I have no idea what they were thinking about it. Like maybe someday if I submit Up to expansion all missions into a marathon, although not now. Also, I grabbed that armor of safety just because, you know, this is like essentially an ambush place. But there we go. And plus, we get 10 bonus X just because we arrive with an armor. Okay, now here comes a really tricky part. We need to do not exactly 2 tricks back to back, but it's still 2 difficult tricks. And it's also why I inked this thing. So wait, we need to calculate a jump. My jump got dropped. Though to be fair, I could have been moving a little too fast. Right. Yeah, you also don't want to hit the railing because you lose your momentum. You need to have speed. Like that. There is also an alternative to do this, but I don't quite know how to do it. Oh, that looks so close. And this is actually the hardest part of the trick. Like the other one we have to do is a little bit easier. Oh. Okay, there you go. Wow, I actually had a little bit more speed to spare. Wait, I'm gonna grab this. Now, you wanna be really careful in the ice. I don't wanna do the trick again just because I touched up fungus by accident. Right, get this. I'm gonna unlock this level out of safety. And now we have to do like somewhat of a complex moment. I should have flicked it up like quicker. Okay. This is more like unlock the level before you die. Okay, there we go. I take doing that second try, because now we can jump here. Not to do the level per se, but at least to unlock the path forward into World 4. And you know, we literally just went through like one of the weirdest divisions to have. I don't know, Marie. And you know, here's like this is the part where the game just decides to shower you with as many as many missions as possible. We're gonna here only do two plus the boss. So yeah, I didn't want to hit that one. I just wanted to hit the other one just so that we could get here faster. And now we wanna hit it. We wanna enter this level. This is a quick one to get eggs. Well, and also this is one that gives you like the most. You can get almost 2,000 eggs. We could technically use a sniper as well, but you know, the sniper has like is more prone to destroying these balloons that can instantly disqualify you and, well, instantly kill you. But at the very least, you have like checkpoints for every of these challenges. Just a matter of sheer memorization and remembering where stuff is. Okay, now here I'm gonna be a little bit risky. I'm gonna throw a burst bomb here. And we can speed up a little bit the process. I could have technically thrown another one to the other side, but I decided not to, just mainly out of safety. Right? Okay, now this last one. A little bit complicated. Ooh, that would be bad. Wait, there we go. Still acceptable. I could have done it a little bit faster just by getting the balloons just as they were rising, but this is still pretty solid. Now we're gonna do a little bit more trickery just to keep getting closer to the boss. So I could do a jump there just to get across, but instead it's just a matter of, okay, there we go, of just doing some clever positioning of the gun. And that is because you guys are wondering like, oh, why are you not using like bombs or even small fry? Like that seems to be a more sensible solution to use. And well, I could, but the game doesn't let you open them with bombs. You have to always use the gun. But now we have a really quick level and one of the best as well. I'm gonna pick the small brush, mainly because it gives us a lot of speed. And we just have to hit switches within a time limit. And I almost missed one already. Though this is not part of the challenge, it's just like the game communicating you like what you have to do. And well, here we go! And thankfully we get a lot of recharges because we need to be fast. Like only 30 seconds to get like this many switches. Like we can't, like we need mobility, agility, and not do donuts around. Now you could see our master thing. Like maybe I could just show it if this run can speak to marathons. It doesn't lose that much time, and I think it would still look cool. But yeah. Technically, we could have skipped doing the level I did, but it would have required like a precise trick just to do it. So instead, I just did that level just to do the thing as intended. Right, another gold disc. And we're at the boss already. And this boss is annoying when you don't do it with upgrades that I don't have. Like for example, more fire rate for hero shot, as well as energy tank, as well as more tank capacity, but this is still cool. It's Shiver. Hello. inappropriate. I mean, you guys have been put in a challenge. But look, it's a shark. It seems that Shiver stole it from Steven Spielberg's office. Like they preserved the shark for 12,000 years just so that Shiver could use it here. Anywho, and this is just simple. Hit the shark whenever you can. I got slowed down by the ink already, and you know, avoid the ink attacks. Though the shark also has another weak point that we can exploit. We have the opening, although it seems that right now we don't have it. Okay. I thought I might have mistimed it, but that was just like me having like actual timing. And the platforms are just getting smaller. The horror. Alright. Now this one is just more or less the same that we did the other time. Except that now we have like these spirals. Okay, you're there. And here's I can throw small frag into the shark's mouth. And the shark drops in the middle, and then I can just ink it. It's a nice clever weak spot to exploit. Yeah, you can tell that Shiver's getting desperate. The Wrath of Khan. Or sorry, the Wrath of Steven Spielberg. Just because you stole his shark. Okay, I wanna do another recharge. And this next one is a little bit more complicated. You have 3 beams. 2 and 3. Those hubs didn't seem to actually make it. I might not have enough to... Yep, I ran out of ink. And that's another reason why you really don't wanna... Like, why you really need an ink recharge. It's still decent. Or to be honest, near flawless. Like, Phase 2 was the only one that went to high expectations. Yeah, I know. And the shark wasn't expecting it. Dang. It seems to be high up. How do we get up there? Do we need to do like a wrong warp? No, we just need to wait for a boost. And this seems to be like some mechanical pieces. Maybe it could have been from a clock or from, I don't know, hair salon. That's the power of ambiguity. And now I have to remember something important. Mr. Chris. Weird. Right, I'm gonna now do a jump to level we unlocked in World 3. And that's just because we're gonna skip like some stuff that we wouldn't be able to otherwise. I legit almost forgot where to go. Right, there we go. And this is the longest pipe. Like we still had to go there either way, but we're still just going through this pipe. And all because, well, Nintendo designed it this way, and it doesn't make that much sense at all. But yeah, we would have spawned there, and we have like more fungus to deal with there. So instead, by doing what I did, we skipped that entire part. We're still gonna do 2 levels here. One of which is over here. And it's, in my opinion, like the best level. I call it my split Spider-Man on steroids. And you'll see why. You just have to wait for the loading to go ahead, because this is digital. Like, it should be loading a smidge faster, you know. Anywho, we now on this level get to use the hook as well as all these boosters, and the results are, well, speaks for themselves. A matter of timing and just breezing through jumps. Okay, that one wasn't that good. Well, at least I make up for it. Now I want to focus here for these timings on these ones. Alright, we technically have like and around ones that can take us up, but you can do this. I'm pretty sure that with the angle I got, I end up losing time. Mainly because I delayed myself a little bit, just because I wasn't quite sure if it was going to launch me. Like if the platform was just going to block me. But it's still pretty cool. But still, no one has told me where or not it loses time. But I do think it's cool. Okay, another unlock. Thankfully this one is way easier. We're not gonna do this level. We are going to just keep going. And I wanna here be careful with these jumps. Okay, there we go, first try. Right. So unlock. Wait for a moment, and okay, count it. If by the time you enter the level it doesn't discount you the eggs, then that means that you have to unlock the whatever you unfungused again. I know it sounds weird. It's just I don't have any other ideas on how to word it. Game? Okay. Right, we're doing really well on this level. Checkpoint triggered somehow. Oh dear, I lost my armor. I would really like if I could get like my thing reloaded. Right there. Not exactly an ideal path to take, but it's at least safe. Okay, getting rid of these guys in case of emergency. And oh no, we have some Octo guys here. What are we going to do? Skip over the door, of course. Like if the game acknowledges that you can go over the door, then that means that the developers actually wanted you to go over. So, you know, the intended way. Okay, that's the last level we're gonna do, like, period. Or at least from those missions. Yep. Also, where is whatever Marie saw that just falls in, that just creeped out into the water? Like, I've never seen it. Wait, there's the last signal? And thankfully that's the last thing we have to do. And we just have to follow a specific pattern. And you know, just open some levels for the memes. Okay, I think I do have enough for this. This is another thing that we have to get. Not necessarily these splat bombs, but this exactly, a radar. And it works when we are in the ink, and you may be wondering why. Well, we need it for the boss we're gonna do. Which, you know, we fought Shiver, we fought Fry, not necessarily in that, wow, not necessarily in that order, but still. Also, what? Come on, I want it to be fancy. But I guess the bomb just won't let me. Oh well. Now here we have like a moment that could just drag out. Don't know that much. Anywho, there's Big Man. Yes, I know I've been red for this entire run, but come on, it's a demonstration for marathon submissions. Wait, Big Man. My general rule of thumb, if you're gonna voice act like anything of these characters, is just like anything that might be like, you know, in parentheses, you don't say it. Like, that's just extra context. Also, it seems I have the wrong game loaded. This is not Super Mario Sunshine. Like, I'm supposed to be playing Splatoon 3. Kind of weird, huh? You know, except that the eel is actually just defending itself way better than other times. I hate when the rare sometimes just doesn't like. Okay, now I've actually found you. Yeah? Okay, this one. And by using the radar when, so, let me explain a little bit how the radar works, because it's a little bit obscure. So when you're in the ink, you're gonna get reticles of where enemies are. If it's, in this one, if it's red, then that means that that's Big Man. And that way you can speed up this fight. Though it doesn't help that much when you're just being constantly attacked. Though thankfully we do have a backup in case that we ran out of ink. You know, if they just stop throwing. That's not exactly like good angles too. Again, not good angles. Oh, okay, that was lucky. Like, you know, sometimes just it works in your favor whenever you can't access the radar. Alright, we only have one left. And I really just want to go to none because I might call this if I don't screw it up. I don't know, cool that for once the platforms just rise. Wait, this one. Those bombs that can be thrown that, you know, are like homing-ish, we can take care of them if we just. I think I had the right one there for a moment. Yep, there you are. Come on! Yes! Oh, what a great Big Man fight. Like, I am totally saving a minute. Yep. And plus, you have the ink design on this one. It's literally Sunshine reference. And you know, weird that they literally just escape from battle by just igniting a bomb and yeeting themselves off. Like, ever wonder why that's a thing? Like, not that I'm complaining. Like, it could be artistic brilliance, but still. Wow, under 2 minutes, amazing. I'm never getting a goal like this again because I'm on PB pace. Not expected, huh? Well, anyway, we now have the third thing, but I'm still wondering what it is about. Alright. A leg. Oh no. Now there's where things get really serious. Well, anyway, yeah, maybe he could be there. Alright, we now have to go into a rocket. Like, you know, of course. Like, there's a reason why, you know, the frame says that, oh hey, you need to go into the rocket. And, you know, he has to be there, but we can't see him. Not to mention that it's a little bit low res. I mean, the main issue there is that it's spiky. And if it's spiky, then it doesn't work. But yeah, we could get the stuff that we got. Just call her Marie, don't worry at all, okay? Anywho, time to build a helicopter. I don't think there's where it goes. Never mind, it's not a helicopter. I legit thought the first time that I reached this section that we were gonna build a helicopter, but no. It's literally a saw blade. God mode. Yeah, there we go. Right. So look at this. The ink has an issue loading here. And it seems that Dirka just won another fight. Oh, you mean this? Nah, we don't need it. You can skip it. It's just, I still find it really crazy just how good the story in this one is. I mean, look at that, like, legit guiltiness just at the fact that they had to unnecessary fight. More agents. Come on, if they do Splatoon 3 DLC, Deepcut has to appear as agents. Or, you know, in some capacity at least. Well, now we just have to get into this whole rocket. I'm surprised that all in. Like, it's still micro goal, but it's still cool. And oh no, they literally took our gun from our hands. The horror. Though to be fair, small fry is there. Why? Because otherwise the level just doesn't work. Dude, I threw you there. Okay. Okay, I wanna grab the attention of these guys. It doesn't seem that it's gonna work well. Hold up. Not exactly the ideal way of doing this, but it's still a sacrifice willing to be made. Do I have enough space to... Okay, I have enough space to jump. So I can make up like a part of this time lost. You know, just because the whole thing works in cycles. Now we didn't saw it there, but there are 2 vaults that we need to, you know, get to. But instead... But we need to find 2 keys, and we know it, there's one there, and there's another one over there. So let's just be clever on how we do stuff. Smelly. Yeah, that's a good question, like, why does it smell? A key, yeah, a key would smell like that. Oh, for a moment I thought I missed it. That's why, like, one of my splits is just called Where Joey Missed a Key, because, you know, one of my friends in this 0444 who runs also Splatoon games, when he was first playing this, he literally missed the key up there. For some reason. Like, I still don't understand, like, how on earth he missed it. I've seen the clip. of, you know, him doing that. Still don't get it. I mean, now here's the part where you need to really think outside the box. And, you know, just use those all rollers just for our benefit. Alright. That was some good timing. And of course we have an ambush on the back. Well, this will take a while. Epic confrontation. Small fry for president of Incopolis. Or no, Splats, one of the two. Yeah, I still miss time from the from that stuff, but it's still acceptable. Alright, now we go. We could technically jump off the edge right now in order to technically skip a part of the section, because, you know, it just loops down straight away. But Nintendo for some reason decided to put a death plane on it. So yeah, Nintendo is mixed when it comes to speedrunning stuff. Okay, now here we have a section where we need to have a lot of intellect on how to do it. The hangar. Here we actually get to show like every single sub-weapon that we can grab on story mode. So here we have the triple cannon. It shoots 3... Oh, I thought that I could have lost my thing. It shoots 3... It just essentially shoots 3 cannons. This one creates a shockwave on the ground for ground enemies. Really useful. Did I really lose my thing? Alright. Here we have a hammer. Okay, my armor got restored, but I missed an enemy. That's not good. And we can also throw side hammer. Here we have the shark. Well, you know, ride it, shockwave, and continue. Not exactly the greatest hanger right now. Like you can still get destroyed by stuff. This cloud creates drops ink from our color of ink. That's nice. Final armor. You've seen the dive already from tutorial. I legit thought I missed that for a second. This one is an interesting one. We can suck our enemy's ink, and then we can just shoot it back, and it creates an explosion. Here we have 3 missiles. I'm not gonna use them on these guys just because I need like... Oh, that's not good. Come on. Okay. Utterly mediocre. I'm not even gonna grab that extra armor just to make up for that. Okay, let's hope that I can do this with just the Yeah? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay. Okay, acceptable. I rank this acceptable. Okay, I'm just... Like, here is just faster to just drop down to your death. That is so lame, like, I barely missed it. I barely missed it again, okay. I guess I'm just gonna jump again and just do it intended way. Yeah, you had to, so you can go fast and just land on the wing in order to sort of skip like a cycle, but I guess I was just too slow and then had to fall off twice. Amazing. Speaking of amazing, hey, I'm surprised that sniper didn't notice that I was there. Yeah, we don't talk about that. Balance lost. Well, we have the rocket there, but you know, you just have to open your way into it, no matter what. Those leave me thinking, like, occasionally, like, if maybe there could be like a branch path or something like that. Like, who knows? Maybe there could be, or not. Okay, welcome to the lift. All scroller time, technically. Like if you like you can just take a look at this 3-minute drop, and you could technically maybe theorize that a skip could be possible. So that's like a huge maybe. Alright, that was an interesting ambush. I don't have to get rid of all the ink, but it's harmless to just get rid of it. Okay, almost got like super ambushed by these guys. Now I'm just gonna stand here, wait a little bit. I wanna hit the switch like prematurely, but it doesn't seem that it's hitting now. Hey, there we go. I can just jump. You know, sort of get bonked on the wall, but thankfully it doesn't like kill you instantly. And then, you know, more enemy waves, because we love them. Okay, let's see, are you gonna... Nope. So depending on the angle, that enemy can just fall... You know, when the ramp drops, the enemy can just straight up fly off the stage. Okay, wait, yeah, that's good enough to just drop. Wait. There we go. I think I almost got crushed in between the boxes by accident. Yeah, you need to kill those two enemies to progress. And oh boy, we have to fight Octolings. Thankfully they land on the same spot every time, and those we can just pre-calculate and just start shooting where they land, because they do thankfully take a small while just to move across. I don't want to be stealth for the sniper guy. Come on, drop. Nice. It is brave to just put him in there, you know. Right, we're just gonna go around because, you know, the fungus, and surely we're not gonna get burned by anything. Okay, now we're more or less like on the final leg. The steerage part of the lower rocket, so we could just simply stay here and just find Grizz. Though you know, he technically could not be inside, he could also still be outside. I don't know, just a simple climb, or at least simple enough. Okay. Nice opening. It's important to grab these armors as much as you can, just because we're gonna do, like, if need, some damage boosting across this. Like, not necessarily there. Like coming up next, we definitely are gonna have to. Right here to be exact. You know, 10 million enemies. What could possibly go wrong? And yeah, I did saw that my armor shattered at once, so it was worth it. That's the point, Fry. Okay, that jump is a little bit scary, like, it always seems so easy that you can miss it. Careful, careful, careful. Now here I'm gonna be a little bit clever. You know, like, thankfully this, like the in collision of the bowling pins bowling balls does have some range, but not